Hey, hey, hey. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. My goodness, what a day. This day has gone by so fast. So fast. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and share myself out just a little bit. Just a little bit. I still don't have my setup just quite right, but I'll get there. I promise. Someday. Someday. Someday, hopefully. Okay. Okay. And I have been absent. Thanks. Hey Nicole. And I hate that. I hate that. I won't do this. I won't do this again where thank you so much. I am in my group on the same night. I don't know what I was thinking. But I won't be doing that again because I missed everybody. I'll have to go back and watch replays. And yeah, that made me, oh, thanks. You know where I got these? This is the first thing ever that I have ever ordered off of yeah, SHEIN. I know everybody get stuff off of there, but this is the first thing I've ever ordered. And you know, the last time I was going to do the pajama party, I got sick, so I had to reschedule. And so I got these in another set of pajamas, and I was wearing them, I don't know, here, right, probably last week. You guys, my husband looks at me. I'm walking down the hallway. He looks at me and he goes, how come I don't get jammies like that? Oh, gosh. Okay, you guys, let me show you what I'm doing tonight. I have some papers. I'm going to scooch this down like so. Get this over here like this. Oh, that doesn't look very pretty, but it will be, I promise. Okay. And actually, there. That's even better. You guys can still hear me, right? Hey, Jenny. Hey. Hey, Shauna. Hi. Hey, Cheryl. Hi, guys. Well, we have been married almost 30 years, and that cracked me up. And you know what's funny is my husband makes me laugh now way more than he did when we were young. Way more than he did when we were young. But yeah, he was jealous of my jammies. You have to know him, I think, maybe to think that was so funny. Hey, Jenny. Hi. I got two Jennies in the house. Hi, Judy. Hi, Capri. Hey, Callie. Gosh, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I'm so happy you're here. So, Jenny from 13 Designs is in the house, and look what I have. Look at these beautiful papers. I've got this one. You guys can hear me, right? I just want to make sure because I have to keep one of my devices muted. And I've got this one. So this one comes with 3 images, and then this has the bigger image right here. Aren't those pretty? So, and Jenny, what she does, this is her original art. So she paints these and then has them made into decoupage. So I don't know if you can see. Let me try and get it close enough. So she paints on music pages and then also on book pages and puts it together. So Jenny, since you're on here, you might have to help me out just because I know that she tries to make the image and the song and it kind of matches up in some way. I'm from Kansas. I'm in Wichita, Kansas. Hey, Stacy. Hi. Hey, Nicole. So what I'm going to do, okay, I have these 2 pieces of cardboard. You know where I got these? It's funny because Lindy from Taterbug made my, she made my square in February. And she had the square in between these 2 perfect pieces of cardboard. And I was like, those pieces of cardboard are a work of art. They're cut perfect. I'm stealing those. So I am going to make a little journal. I've punched the holes here. I got my little rings. And I'm going to do like a 3-ring circus. No, like a 3-ring binder situation. So we'll have, ooh, I'm glad I did that because I probably would have had one of them upside down. But I'm going to do like this so that, you know, and I'm thinking it's going to be, you know, it's spring floral. We're going to put the daisy on the front. And I also have, let me get my mess here. Goodness. Where's I have 2 more papers. Now I have these, which probably won't go in this journal, but isn't that gorgeous? Look at that with the wings. Ah! I found it. Guess where I found them, Linda? I found a few big rings at Joann's. But I'm thinking I might use this one, which this is the lily. And I've heard Jenny from 13 Designs explain a couple times the difference between a lily and a lotus. But, you know, I don't know a cactus from a fern, quite frankly. So I just take whoever's word for it on that. But this is, I've only got 3 of her designs. She has a lot more than that. And her website is 13 Designs Art, I believe. So yeah, definitely check her out. Definitely check her out. It's rice paper. I got them at 13designsart.com. And she, Judy, she's actually a presenter in the Crafty Bunch, and she goes live in events a couple times a month, and she does a really great job of teaching decoupage technique. It feels really weird not seeing my face. Not seeing my face on the screen. So Linda, since you and I were just face to face, I just have to show you my little Michele wine cup. I feel like, you know, I feel like a pajama party calls for a nightcap. And also, all day long, I've been thinking about the scene in Greece, you know, where they're at the slumber party. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Come on now. Okay. So I didn't actually measure, but yeah, see, I don't want to waste too much of the big one. And it would be a lot that I would be wasting. Let's go ahead and take it out so we can look. Okay, let's dance on the bed. I've been trying to think, so I can think of the Hopelessly Devoted to You, and I can think of the other one that's like, brusha, brusha, brusha. Do you remember that? But what is the Rizzo song? It's like the most popular. Sharing a bottle and smoking. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, it's like on the tip of my tongue. Yes, hopelessly. But what's the name of the Rizzo song? Hopelessly devoted to you, and the girl that does the brushy brusha thing. Oh, she does the spoof on "Look at Me, I'm Sandra Dee," right? Isn't that what Rizzo does? Okay, now we got a decision to make here because so either I fill up the entire board, and I mean I would use the other half of this. It would be this much, and I would use that. Yes, Frenchie. Frenchie was the hairdresser girl. On like a tag or something, or I do this one and I blend it out. I'll tell you what, it would be a lot less work to use the big one. I think that's what I'm going to do, ladies. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm all about doing the less work. So let's see, I got to decide, do I want to try and salvage? I think I do. Okay, yep, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Yes. Oh, keep that pelvis far from me. That's what she said. Elvis, Elvis. Oh my gosh. So the year that came out, and you guys remember, y'all probably remember what it was like back then. It's not like, we didn't have instant gratification like they got today. So we went to the movies to see this movie. And then for Christmas that year, because we were still so obsessed, me and my sister, we each got the double album. We each got the double album that had all the pictures of them at the prom and, all of the pictures from the movie, the movie stills. And like albums and music are a huge thing in my family. So me and my sister both still have our double album Grease albums. What are there any other like slumber party movie scenes that are like, that's all I could think of. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Oh, that's almost out. Oh my gosh, Capri, that is a great payment. I'd take that payment all day. And at that time, like, I want to say that Grease was first. But John Travolta, then you had Urban Cowboy right after that. So there was good music. Good music. Linda, that's so funny. I don't wrap my hair. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Oh, that was such a great, oh my gosh, such a great movie. Oh wait, I don't want to use that one. Whatever I use to decoupage right now, you guys, is probably going to be going into my trash can. So I have these cheapy brushes that I got in bulk from Michael's. Yes, Capri, yes. And do you remember when you would get an album and, like hope it had the lyrics? Because you didn't know for sure if it had them. I gotta grab a little container here real quick. I probably had some over here and forgot. But I like to put my decoupage medium in just these little bowls from the Dollar Tree. keep your filthy paws. And as much as I love music, you would think the Lord would have blessed me with the ability to sing a song, but no. Okay. So I have this, you know, where I want it. The only part that I'm losing are these petals right here and this bud. And of course I'm going to save that. So I've got it pretty much anchored. I'm just going to go in, and the parts on the side here are going to this cardboard, because this is just cardboard. They're definitely going to show, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm going to just embrace it and, you know, probably distress the edges and everything and make it part of the design. I like my little scraper thing with the felt. I looked for it earlier and couldn't find it. I have a tiny little wrinkle there. I think it'll be fine. You are not Olivia. Oh, Mama Mia. I do too. I do too. There, where I work, there is one of the guys that is at my real job, my day job, the job where I don't get to play in color. His name is Alejandro, and that always makes me think of that. Pretty much my entire existence is movie quotes and song lyrics. I'm just taking this plastic that it came in and using it to just kind of rub it. There's a little less friction with the plastic. I'm sure you guys have probably seen other people do that. And the reason that I did a palette knife rather than a paintbrush with the paint that I put on here is the only reason is because I knew it would dry faster than trying to paint. That is truly the only reason. And sometimes you know how sometimes certain surfaces are really thirsty and suck up your medium? The cardboard actually isn't as bad as I would have thought. Aren't we lucky? Aren't we lucky that we get to play in color? Yes. It's funny because I get that. You guys, some of you may have already heard me tell this story, but my mom, her job when I was growing up was photography retouching. So, you know, we just don't have anything like that because nobody gets their pictures done at, you know, goes to the photographer for family pictures and stuff like that. It's just not a thing really. But, and everything that is corrected digitally. Well, back when I was a kid, my mom would take, you know, she had these teeny tiny art brushes and they would develop the photograph, and then she would take, you know, the red dots out of the eyes or the glare off of glasses, all of that. She did all of that just by painting it. And that's what she used to say. She used to say all the time that she colored for a living. But it's funny to think about now because it was always such a big deal for somebody to do like a negative retouch instead of just a retouch on a print and stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff that don't even really exist anymore. Oh, that is a fun memory. That is a great memory, Linda. I definitely have great memories of music, and I was speaking of Urban Cowboy earlier, and there was a country bar in this town that it was like certain days, it was like, I don't know, maybe a Sunday a month or whatever, that they would have like a family day. And I just can remember my Uncle Jack dancing with me and my sister and all of my girl cousins, you know. Like, I don't think he sat down all day long. He was teaching us all how to two-step. So I am just going back over the top of this with my decoupage medium. And at this point, there may be a few wrinkles come up, but I'm not going to panic about that. I'm kind of anxious with Jenny watching me. She's the decoupage master. She's over there sucking in her breath. Oh my gosh. I went to the drive-in to see Saturday Night Fever. Yep. And as young as I was when that movie came out, I knew it was depressing. And I've watched it as an adult. Yep, still depressing. That's one of the most depressing movies of all time, I think. Ugh. The dancing's good. The music's good. Okay, I'm just going to try and hold it up to the light in different ways and make sure that I have it. I can see that I got my corner lifting over here, which is pretty normal for me. I almost always have to touch up corners, at least one. You think I'm qualified? Oh. Yeah, I always have to redo my corners. And then I am going to want this to dry, because even this cardboard is thick enough that I think I can sand the edges. But this is really good. Isn't this going to be a great cover? I'm excited about this. I got my baby 3 rings. Okay. Let me set this aside and let's look at the lily. I'm going to have another drink of wine. Who knows I might start singing Sandra D here. Oh my goodness, I got an angry face. Okay, so this is horizontal and that's vertical. Now, that is not going to bother me in the least. Okay, I know that some people might find that, I don't know, it may not work for some people, but it'll work for me just fine. But, you know, everybody's got to do what makes them happy. What's funny is that I chose that to make it easy. The blending on this one is going to be much yeah, but Royce's paper is tissue paper, not rice paper. And it I do it on tissue paper on some projects. It depends. If it's a complicated project like that cosmetic case I just did, I will mist the rice paper. I think it's best to mist tissue paper always. I wouldn't mist a napkin because you're going to end up just disintegrating it. But tissue paper is a little different because it just reacts. It reacts more. It has a higher reaction than rice paper does. But misting it just gets it to where it's already, it's already reacted to being wet. On this one, I'm just going to start in the middle, which I rarely ever do. I usually like to anchor it. But that is a really good tip for tissue paper for sure. And Royce's papers are tissue paper instead of rice paper, but it's 18-pound tissue paper. It's really nice, thick tissue paper. It's not at all like a napkin. Yeah, no, a napkin would just, I see a lot of really pretty napkins. I'm not a fan of decoupaging with napkins. And the truth is that I had already been decoupaging with rice paper and tissue paper before I ever tried a napkin. Let me... There. I'm just going to take care of that right now. Okay. Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. Back to the fun. Yeah, I got rid of them. I'm hoping. And I tried to get rid of all the comments too, but anyway. Okay. Hey, Lori. I need some more. Some more of this. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I definitely enjoy blending, the process of blending out decoupage paper. I don't know, it's fun, it's challenging, I enjoy it. But on something like this, if that wasn't your cup of tea, you could take because again, she's used book pages and music pages. Look how beautiful that is. You could have backed this page with like some sheet music or a book page or something. And I think that, you know, especially if you just did a light color wash on the book page or the sheet music, and I think you would be fine with that. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. So purple is my least favorite color unless it is paired with green or orange. And I just think purple and green together is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, let's look at our daisies. Oh my gosh, are they still there, Capri? Hi, Joanne. I think I got them all taken care of. Okay. So for the inside of our little binder, where's my other rings? Here we go. Oh, it's a good thing that this is horizontal too, because you know I didn't even pay attention. Since I already have the holes poked, you know it has to be one way or the other. So it's going to have to be this way. And yeah, I think that's fine. So it'll be like this and like this. Even though I really want it to be like this for some reason, right? Oh, no, it is. Okay, golly, you guys. I would blame that on Live Brain, but that's just, you know, that's just how it is. That's just me. This is, oh, hey, Sue, welcome. I do too. I do. I like the cardboard. I don't mind it at all. I'm going to hit this real quick. I hate spending a lot of time drying. And I'm hitting it from the back too, because I just think that I feel like that helps. That helps dry it faster. And I'm just moving it constantly because I don't want it to bubble up. And you can totally see over here. Is that the same corner? Dadgummit. Sometimes what I'll do when I'm doing something like this and I have a problem with the corner is I will use like my Fabri-Tac or one of my paper product glues and be like, you are staying down. Okay, I'm going to start on this end down here, and I am going to go ahead and sand this. Aren't they? I love the, I feel like I have to get it right up there, but see that? If I'm not mistaken, that is the song title going right through the center of the flower. And it really looks like you've done some layering, you know? It's like free collage. Oh my goodness. Somebody sing Grease again while I'm doing this. I seriously have not been able to think of any other. No, Joanne, this is from 13 Designs, and all of her decoupage papers are her original art that she has turned into decoupage papers, and it is 13 Designs. You can't really see it. The 13 is spelled out, but it's 13 Design Art, not designs with an S, just design. Jenny, if you're still on here, put your link in. She's also a presenter in the Crafty Bunch, guys. Oh my gosh. So in this journal, I'm thinking, you know, gosh, like gardening stuff would be fun. Maybe on the front here, I'll put some, I don't know, some more people or some people or some words. I don't know. I sure do like the front just like this. But the pages, since I'm using these rings, the pages are going to have to be substantial. You know, like at least tag, if not cardboard too. Gosh. My husband is the green thumb in our house. And every year he does a gardening journal, which I think is adorable. Hey, Christy. Hi, Heidi. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you, Linda. And yes, 13 Designs. Jenny put her link in. Oh my gosh. Okay, Lisa, I got in trouble recently for admitting that I've never seen The Sound of Music. Don't hate me. Don't unfollow me. Please. I believe it was Linda that I got in trouble with. Okay, don't get frustrated at this point. Take your time. Oh, the camera needs adjusted, Christy. Are you saying that to me? Or are you being sarcastic to Linda? You are. It's because I'm holding this against me. This is, when I'm not live, this takes about 1/4 of the time to do. Oh, come on. Yay! Okay, and now I will absolutely use this. Absolutely. Okay. Oh my gosh, I really like that a lot. I'm just... These corners were rounded, or this would be a good thing to do the like kind of the reinforced corners with. I am going to go ahead and ink the edges of this. And I have been using the ink color sepia, which is kind of a reddish color quite a bit. But because you can see the cardboard through here where the white paint wasn't, I'm going to go ahead and go with Vintage Photo just because it has more of that yellowy undertone. I'm even going to take my sepia ink thing off and replace it. Who's up after me? I've only got 5 minutes left, guys. I apologize for not having gotten that written down first. Oh, good, Christy, good. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that. So I think that we'll be able to get this together at least. I didn't sand this edge right here because it was so close, but I might have to get that little bit. Judy is! Yay! I enjoy watching you, Judy. I enjoy watching everybody. So, yeah, and of course, you know, we can go in just to kind of, you know, blend that a little bit. I know I've talked about it before, but sometimes I see people do this and they're like, doo, doo, you know, I'm pounding it and everything because I feel. Oh, isn't this print gorgeous? I love it. I love it. There we go. So this one, obviously, I'm going to blend. This is not dry. Okay, I am going to take my awl and poke through I love it. I love it. And I love the, I'm not using them because they just don't go with this, but I love the wings too. If you guys didn't see those, aren't those cool? The shadowing underneath the sheet music and the highlight and everything. I love it. Gorgeous. So this is just usually how I do it. I just kind of go like that. And then a lot of times what I'll do is I will just take the decoupage medium and really make sure that the hole is good and that the paper is good and laid down within the hole. But for now, I want to get the rings on just because. Oh my goodness. I didn't even think about it's going to work, but at first I was like, oh no. I thought maybe I got it too far in for my tiny baby rings. Do you, Lori? Well, I didn't know, or I probably did know and forgot that we were going to be doing something with daisies tonight. And I had already ordered these. Okay, where are my holes? So, yeah, I do feel like this needs to be like this, where the holes are on this side. And I won't be happy with it if I don't. So I will probably like fill this in and do it, because I didn't think when I decoupaged that one, I didn't look and make sure. I just put it on there. So let that be a lesson. Let that be a lesson for you guys. Don't do that. Don't do it that way. So yeah, when it's like this, yeah, it should be pointing up, right? So I'm just gonna take Yes, that is initially why I bought those rings, actually, is because I was wanting to do a shared recipe cookbook thing with me and my girlfriends. Which they're probably, they're probably be like, you don't cook nothing we want. All you ever eat is pizza. But a lot of my girlfriends are amazing chefs. So maybe it'd just be for me. But I don't have kids at home anymore. But when I had kids at home, and I'm sure they all still do it, I just don't notice it as much. But it was always so nice to share recipes. Okay, you guys, it's time to refresh your page. Judy is back on. Let me turn this like this. There, that's better. So Judy is on now. Be sure to refresh your page, watching the Crafty Bunch. I appreciate you being with me. I will post a picture of the finished project, but this is the start of my little garden journal. So I will be seeing you on Sunday. I'll be back in the Crafty Bunch, and I hope to see you then. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.